I would like to start this video off by stating that I have a pretty intense cold, or no, not a cold, a cough at the moment because, as you can see, oh my god, yeah, that is a great time to wear a mask. Because I was sick for like 3 days, so it's my lingering symptom. So if I cough in the middle of my rant here, then you know why. I would then like to officially begin the video by stating the time has come, guys. It's over. We're the robot uprising has begun. I will see you all when we meet up at all the the doomsday bunkers, so for when they nuke us. When society collapses, hope to see most of you there. And okay, so in actual seriousness, the world's not ending, but it is definitely changing. Because if you are not aware, OpenAI, creators of ChatGPT, just announced their new AI program called Sora, which can generate photorealistic 1-minute videos based on prompts. As you can see hopefully how this would cause some intense reactions from people, given that you can literally just type Willem robbing a bank, enter, then send it to court, and I'm done. I'm done for. I'm gone. See you guys. They're gonna lock me up. So, but the actual security and misinformation aspect of this isn't why I'm talking about it, because this is a movie channel, and therefore I am going to talk about the other aspect of this, which is its impact on art, music, film, TV, videography, photography, every single creative industry on the planet. However, before I get into the negatives of this whole situation, I should probably start by going through the positives, because obviously this is a massive technological advancement. There are some positive outlooks for this. This could definitely help. It could help a lot. That it can be used as a really great tool for making filmmaking and stuff more efficient. Keep in mind, I'm saying more efficient. It should be used like when necessary, not as a default. And it can be used to, like, for just people who have an idea in their head, who want to manifest it somehow. It can be used for storyboarding, like for mapping out visually a story you want to tell before you actually tell that story in a way that is human-made. But then that leads us into the negatives, which is the idea that a lot of artists are having, that, audiences and studio people and, like, just people up top will decide, you know what, I think the robots do this for a lot less money, and they're a lot cheaper, and so we should use it. Yeah, we'll just fire all the humans who've done this stuff for a living and have dreams and everything. They can just go they can go flip some burgers, because I mean, it's about time that they got a real job, am I right? Yeah. So anyway, me type in a prompt for a hour and a half long movie, just put that out there. Here it is. Here's a movie made by AI. Just AI. You can credit the people who programmed the AI and typed in the things for it to to make the movie with. that's the real fear here, is just job loss. And I know I covered this topic before in the other video about the strikes. And when the strikes ended and they came to an agreement on the AI thing, I was relieved. I was like, oh, cool, that's a step in the right direction to to using AI responsibly in the film industry. But now this new technology is just so unbelievably groundbreaking that I feel like some studio executives are just going to not be able to resist wanting to use it. They're going to see this and they're going to be like, "Wow, this is going to be such a moneymaker for us. Let's use it." Which would then result in job loss. Now going deeper, as to personally why I am care about this so much, not just because I like movies, because as someone, I want to go into the film industry one day, and I know a lot of people in my life who either are adults and have creative professions or want to go into creative professions. I know people who want to be artists. I know people who want to be animators. And if this thing takes over those industries, or at least replaces a large amount of the process for making them, it's going to be bad for all of us. And that the process is really what it's about here, because artists don't do the art, and the human whole artists don't do their stuff just for the final product. They do it for, at least for filming stuff. I just like the process of it. It's fun to do. It's fun to come up with ideas too. It's fun to write them out, and then actually making that a reality is a fun thing to do. And it's not going to be fun anymore if you can just have the machine do it. If you can just make the computer make it a reality. It's cool, and it's a technological marvel, and it's astonishing, but it's not fun if it replaces the process of expressing yourself and telling a story through actual effort and skill of your own. Now one of the, I guess, future maybe 10 viewers of this video, I don't know, that's kind of a maximum, you might be thinking, well, there's so many artists out there, it'd be impossible to just wipe them of all their jobs, send them all somewhere else. And yeah, I agree with that. And I know there's a lot of good audience members out there too who appreciate that human effort went into these. But then, big but then here, but then there are the other people. We need we need a random name, just a random way to identify the people I'm talking about, just a random object, an apple. We're gonna go. So there are the apples, okay? We're calling these people the apples. And the apples are people who either, first and foremost, they're people who don't care about any of the negative impacts I'm referring to, because either they're Elon Musk tech bros who basically care about nothing besides the advancement of new technology, and the Apple Vision Pro came out, they're losing their minds. Or there are just the couch potatoes who basically see movies, TV, art, photography, entertainment, all of that as just entertainment at home. They don't see that actual human expression and effort went into them. And therefore, if AI took the place of humans making that, they wouldn't even notice a difference. It would all be the same. I mean, they might notice a difference because it's AI. It's not going to make, if you think AI is going to make something as good as Across the Spider-Verse, then you're lying to yourself. Or maybe I'm lying to myself. Who knows? I lie to myself a lot. But anyway, what I'm saying is that these audiences, they won't care if these if creative professionals lose their jobs, because to them it's just all the same. It's just the entertainment, and some of them even think that the AI made entertainment would come out better because they're just so fed up with some of the Hollywood blockbusters that have come out recently that have been disappointing. Which, I mean, there's plenty of good movies out there now. People just need to look harder than the newest Marvel stuff, which I like some of the newest Marvel stuff, so I don't know. But yeah, so they're just like, oh, AI is gonna make stuff now. That's cool. It'll come out faster and it'll be cheaper for everyone. And so yeah, just screw all the people who were making them before. They can go get a real job. You know, I hate the get a real job argument because we've been people have been making art. People have been like carving things on the cave walls since we like back in the caveman days where we were discovering fire and saying oonga boonga while dancing. So I don't know, art is like, these professions are real professions, and if people lose them, that's going to be awful. So yeah. So yeah, there are basically going into like predicting the future of this whole thing. There are three main possibilities. The first possibility is the worst case scenario, which this is unlikely because, I mean, right now the AI can just make 1-minute videos and they're not even perfect. So, but maybe in like 10 years, I don't know. But the worst case scenario is that AI just basically takes over all these creative industries. The Apples, they win, you know, they watch all the stuff. And the world basically just turns into everyone on their couches, and AI does everything, and eventually everyone is depressed and the world basically dies out. Then the second outcome, yeah, which is probably the most likely outcome, is it'll be a lot more complex and nuanced than a lot of people are like talking about, like one side or the other. It could be like AI is like used prominently in big budget blockbuster movies, and then a lot of human-made filmmaking turns into like smaller indie productions. Or humans mainly retain the film industry and everything, but then like people can also basically generate their own entertainment at home. That is actually a pretty cool outcome, but it would still mean that films are less successful and might even like become obsolete, which is bad. Then the third outcome, which is the worst, wait, no, I already went through the worst, which is the best case scenario, is that AI is used responsibly as a tool for these industries and don't cause anyone to get sent packing and lose their jobs, and everything is fine. So yeah, those are the three outcomes for the future of this whole shebang. You know, I mean, this tech just got announced like 2 days ago. I don't know, but so, and it's probably gonna be like another year until they get everything really sorted out and then bring it out for like mass public use. So it's a long way off when these fears people are having have a possibility of coming to fruition, but it's definitely still like a subject of concern right now, and something that people who care about art and creative industries should like take seriously and take steps to like mitigating. So yeah. Well, that's the video. My forehead hurts, so I'm taking this thing off.